Beautiful day, Patriots. How are you? Let's talk about the timestamp and gap code. This here is POTUS's Trump's tweets for the month of May. Today is June 1st, so this is representing, each dot is representing a tweet. This is 12 o'clock up here, 6 o'clock. Each one of these rays of sunshine represents a minute past the hour. We all recognize the clock. 60 minutes, 60 sections, 60. So the tweets on this, every time there was a tweet that came in, it didn't matter what hour it was because we're working with time zones. Everybody's got different time zones, but every single tweet, no matter where you are in the world, always will have the same minute past whatever hour. Also, the same thing that's always going to be the same is the tweets. If I send out a tweet and then I send out a second tweet, no matter where I'm at, the gap is going to always be the same and you're going to see the same gap. Always. It's going to be the same no matter what hour it is, okay? The minute will stay the same. The hours are different depending on your time zone. Therefore, we've got the timestamp and gap code. So as I was recording POTUS Trump's tweets throughout the past 6 months, 7 months, for a while now. This is the 4th clock that I've done this on. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how. It's absolutely incredible. I say this each month and it's true each time. I can't believe it. Let's break this on down. Does that look like a haphazardly? How many tweets? There was 334 tweets this month. There was 313 last month. 20 tweet difference. Give or take, mistakes, all kinds of different kinds of things we're estimating here. Once again, out of 334 tweets, does that look like a pretty balanced looking dartboard? Ironically, we have 1 minute past the hour this month that does not have a tweet on it. And that is minute number 47. Look at this, I made a mistake when I was making this clock on minute 47. I made this clock, 30 days ago. It's so bizarre. So that tweet doesn't, or that minute past the hour doesn't have a tweet. If we go directly across from 47, directly across is minute 17, right? And that only has one tweet on it. That's cool. So you would think that would really throw things off, huh? Each line is 5 tweets. You can see how many minutes past the hour has 5 tweets or more. It's really incredibly imbalanced. Now let's look at the numbers on these, okay? What I did is each 5 minutes, I've added up the numbers of how many tweets. So like minute 1 through 5 had 27 tweets in that 5-minute period. 24 tweets, 31, 24, 19. Fairly balanced. But what then I do next is that I take then the 15-minute quarter, 15-minute quarter, 15-minute quarter, 15-minute quarter. The first 15 minutes past the hour has 82 tweets in it. If we mirror that and come down to the 30 to 45 minute, it has 82 tweets in it. 82 and 82. The bottom 15 has 69 tweets, a mirror of itself, 69. And the last 15-minute period has 101 tweets in it, a mirror of itself. Yikes. Let's see what else we got. Last time we enjoyed doing the hemisphere. Last time there was 160 tweets on top. This month we've got 183. And on the bottom it's 151. Last month it was 153. 151 this month, 153 last month. if we go ahead and divide it up this way, from 12 to 6, we have 151 tweets. So if you divide it this way, it's 151 tweets. If you divide it this way, it's 151 tweets. If you divide it this way, it's 193 tweets. If you divide it this way, it's 183 tweets. Q says it's all pre-planned timing in between tweets. You can just go on and on and on and on and on and on. Q 505. If anybody knows what this Q means or can figure this out or has any clue, let's go over a couple things. When you see a kill box and you see a number in it, let's say the number says 10, okay? This particular time it says 1. Let's just do that right now. Q505. If you see a number 1 in the kill box, take a -1 off of 505. So that would be 504. You also take 1 and add it to 505, so that'd be 506. That's how you read the Q drops within the Q drops. Now hypothetically, let's just say it said 22. I don't know, I'm just picking out a number because we're going to see kill boxes all over the place in Q drops that have numbers in them, and that's what they mean, and that's how you can read them. There's probably many other ways that they're being read and have other meanings to them, but it's a big clue I'm giving here, you guys, right now. If you see 22 in the kill box, you would take 22 minutes plus 505, which would be what, 527? Or you minus it. I'm not going to be able to minus it right now off the top of my head. But that's how you read the kill boxes with numbers in them. The past week we've been doing a lot of Q surfing. Q number 2438 is the picture of the sun with the Q cloud that goes around it. We all know it's a chem cloud. Could also have been a lot of other things. Well, anyways, today it just came in at the last tweet of the day at 12:50 from the tweet yesterday on the Pacific Coast time. It came in at 12:12. The tweet before it was 11:11. If you follow my timeline, we did a lot of tweets. We talked about that yesterday. Looked like a marker of some sort. Well, if you're trying to surf, and I have been trying to surf this whole week, this is 6th wave, Q wave out of 8 days, maybe even 9 days. So I was hoping for maybe 9, pretty big tall order, but maybe there's 4 waves coming today. We'll see what happens. That'd be 9 out of 9 days. We got 6 out of 6 at one point, but then we slowed down. That's how surfing goes. You don't always catch them, huh? So, okay, but now look at this here, which is also funny because it says 47 was the minutes that we didn't have, right? Last month, if you remember, the minute that was missing was right around here. I think it was 48. Didn't come into the very last day. The first day of the month, the very next day, came in again, the 48. I know it gets confusing. If you're following along, you'll know. But today, the first tweet, because I'm looking for the 47 yesterday after the hour, the first tweet of today comes in at 7:43. I know it's not the minutes, it's just the trickster of the math of how it all works. But it was once again a clue and a sign for me. I'm like, wait a minute, isn't that the 74? That's so funny, that's so funny. But you know, it just sends up all those flags for me. I've got my eyes open for the rest of the day for sure. I know it's, that something might be happening. That's all I can say, that something was happening. And yeah, look at that, I got a Q wave. I was just about ready to give up on them in that sense. There's a lot going on. All these are pre-planned, so I could pick out a tweet. Some are more important than others, obviously. That's what Q says. That's what, you know, obviously it all is. But all these tweets are pre-planned and pre-timed. I haven't been able to figure out how to predict them or anything like that. But when I'm writing them down, I can see some patterns that are happening. Like I say, I can't necessarily figure it out and see the patterns, but it's there. Well, all the glory to Jesus for allowing me to be able to have the ability to see this kind of stuff and go for it. Amen, Q. My time's up. Y'all have a great day.